Hey, Ryan. I think one of the realities of adulthood that I'm still learning to cope with is the very simple reality that much of adulthood is repetitive, that much of adulthood is tedious, that the day to day life often feels like it's building toward the more worthwhile moments, and it grows hard to want to do that repetitive day in, day out grind, whether it be the chores required to simply keep a house clean and operating, or the the day in and day out work. Even if work is enjoyed in part, there is much a grind about it. A 9 to 5, a Monday to Friday, a continual repetition of the same things over and over. And I think parenthood can often share this just the same. I find myself having the same conversations with our oldest, and it's hard. It's hard to know how to teach when it feels like you're teaching the same lesson over and over. And honestly, I think the same is true of us as adults. I don't think we're any better at learning a lesson in the first try. I don't think we're any better at quickly putting all the pieces together. I think we're all pretty lost in different ways, and still searching for exactly the right path through, or path out, or path into learning, more importantly. And I think I ought to be looking for that more often. I think I ought to find, as I've said so many times in these videos, the smaller joys in the littler moments. Whether I find myself laying on my son's bed and having a very quiet conversation, or I find myself enjoying the laughter of my daughter, or just having a good laugh myself at something silly that might happen here and there. And I think it's easy to think that the day in, day out isn't much to be appreciated, but there's much between the monotony that we can find joy in. And while difficult, I want to strive to do that more, and strive to learn more, and not need the repetitive teaching. Love you, Ryan.